Christians. In these verses here, our Lord took James, Peter, and John up to a mountain and transfigured before them. And I break in at this scene where it says that they went up to this mountain to pray. And as Jesus prayed, the fashion of his countenance was altered, and his clothes became white and glistening. And behold, there talked with him two men, Moses and Elijah. Now, I have had several debates with so many of you who call yourself Christians, and you don't believe that those who have died are awake and conscious right now, even though they have gone, they have died and went on. So many of you have this idea of this so-called soul sleep. When the Bible talks about man's sleeping, it is talking about his body only, but his spirit lives on and is awake and is conscious and is able to talk. I've had these arguments with people when I've made posts regarding the rich man and Lazarus in John chapter 16. But here you have here at the Mountain of Transfiguration, Jesus takes Peter, John, and who is it? James, up to the top of this mountain, and they witness Jesus, his whole appearance changing. And then they see Moses and Elijah talking to Jesus. For those of you who say the dead, when those who die in the body aren't alive in the spirit, how do you explain this? How do you explain Moses and Elijah talking to Jesus? And James and John and Peter are witnesses to this. They weren't seeing, what do you think they were seeing? God was showing them something that very few men have ever been able to see. How do you explain it? This is another reason why I don't believe that the rich man and the Lazarus story is a parable. I think that is a real narrative.